Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Deepu's Decoder. Let's learn something new today. Today we are discussing about stack layout additional features in Xamarin Forms and null coalescing assignment operator in C Sharp. Let's go to stack layout additional features in Xamarin Forms. In stack layout, today we are learning populate bindable layout with data feature and another one is empty view feature. Let's see practically how to implement bindable layout in the stack layout. Let's open Visual Studio. Now I am opened a blank Xamarin Forms project and I will explain and show you step-by-step procedure of implementing bindable layout of stack layout. If we have a requirement of collection of items to be displayed in small and selection is not required, then we go for the bindable layout of stack layout. Now I will show you how to add bindable layout to the stack layout in Xamarin Forms application. Now I am opened mainpage.xaml file. Here we have a default code. Now I am removing this default code and I will add bindable layout to the stack layout. Here test of list items to be assigned to the item source property. Then only our items should be displayed like a list view. Here we need to write item template and data template like list view. Inside this data template, we need to write our required design for our stack layout. Here I am giving one label. In this sample, I am giving single label only. So if I assigning list of strings to this stack layout, it will be show all the strings as a list without scrolling. But if you want to design any other model, then you can able to add that design inside this data template. Then it will populate like a list view. Now I am creating one model. Here I am creating setters getters for the item source property. Inside the constructor, I am assigning default data to the test list view. Now I am assigning the sample list to the my item source property in the stack layout. Now we are completed the assigning list of items to the stack layout using bindable layout item source property. I will run application and show you how stack layout will work as a list view. But the difference between this bindable layout, stack layout and list view is in list view we can able to select the items inside the list view. But in the stack layout we cannot able to select the particular item inside the stack layout. Now I am run the simulator and show you how it will work. Here you can see that list of items will be displayed in stack layout. So if you have a requirement of showing collection of items is a small count and selection of items is not required, we can able to use stack layout as a list view. Now we are finally complete the showing list of items in the stack layout using bindable layout property. Now let's go to second topic in the today's example forms, that is empty view. For example, if we have a stack layout with the bindable layout and you are getting the null value to your bindable layout item source property, generally you are not showing any data by default. But if you use empty view, we will show you what is the model or what is the design inside the empty view. It automatically displayed without writing any another code. And another advantage of empty view is if you get the data in the bindable layout item source, the empty view will automatically disabled. Why whenever the you get null value to the your bindable layout item source, at that time only this empty view will be displayed. Now we will show you practically how to implement this empty view in stack layout. Now we have a bindable layout of stack layout. Here we are assigning list of item to the item source property. And I will show you how to add empty view to the stack layout. Now for that we need to write tags is bindable layout dot empty view. Inside this empty view we can able to write our custom design. For example, here I am giving the one label and I am giving the text is no data available. Here we are assigning the empty view and with the data is no data available. If you run the application, if you have a list of items to the item source, automatically this empty view contain design is not displayed. But if you have a scenario of you are getting the null values to this item source property, this empty view contain data will be displayed. So for that I am go to the main page view model and now I am assigning null value to the my test list. So here we are assigning null values to the item source property. So as per our requirement, it's need to show empty view contain design like no data available. Now I will run the application and show you how it is work. Here you can see that we are assigning null data to our bindable layout stack layout. So the no data is not available. So if the data is not available, our empty view content data is displayed like no data available. So this is the use of this empty view. If the data is available, the empty view content data is not available. I will show you that one also how it will work. Now I am go to main page view model. Now I am assigning data to the my item source. Now I am running the application. In this case, it doesn't show the empty view content data like no data available. Instead of that, it will show the list of items. Here you can see that our list of items will be displayed instead of the empty view content data, because empty view data only displayed when our item source will be null or empty list. So this is the use of empty view in stack layout. Let's go to today's C# topic. Today our C# topic is null coalescing assignment operator. This operator is introduced in C# 8.0 and above versions. This is the improvement version of null coalescing operator. By using this null coalescing assignment operator, we can able to reduce the number of lines in the code. Now I will show you how to add or how to implement null coalescing assignment operator. Before implementing, if you want to add our C# 8.0 version or later in the Xamarin Forms project, we need to add .NET Standard Framework version is 2.1 or above, because our null coalescing assignment operator will work only above C# 8.0 and above versions only. For that, we can able to go to our project and click on properties. In the application, you can find that our target framework version. Now, the default version set it in my Visual Studio is .NET Standard 2.0. In this, our null coalescing assignment operator will not work. So, I am setting as 2.1 version. So, in this .NET Standard 2.1 version, our C# version will take as 8.0. So, it will work. And I will show you how to add this null coalescing assignment operator. The syntax for null coalescing assignment operator is question mark and double question mark and equal. Now I will show you how to implement our null coalescing assignment operator in our application. For that, I am taking our sample list view data is null. But we need to assign our sample list to our item source property. Then we need to check the if condition. If our sample list is not equal to, then we can directly assign our test list view items to our sample list. If it is the else condition, or if it is if our sample list is null, we are assigning our default value. This is the general scenario of how we are testing our sample list. But if you are using null coalescing assignment operator, we can able to reduce all this code. Now I will implement all these conditions by using null coalescing assignment operator. For that, like this, we can able to assign our default data within one line by using null coalescing assignment operator. Here, how null coalescing assignment operator will work is, first it will check left side operand, that is sample list view. If it is null, then it will assign right side operand data to our left side operand data. So here we are getting our data without writing multiple lines by using null coalescing assignment operator. Now I will run the application. I will show you how data will come. Here you can see that we are assigning sample list view to the null value, but we are checking that our sample list view is null or not. If it is null, we are assigning default data to our sample list by using null coalescing assignment operator. Here you can see that our default list view data will be displayed, because we are checking that sample list view is null or not by using null coalescing assignment operator. Here, how null coalescing assignment operator will work is, first it will check left side operator is null or not. If it is null, it will take default data from right side operand. Otherwise, automatically it will work or it will take left side operand data.
Thank you for watching our videos. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Deepu's Decoder.